Okay, and let me talk to you a little bit about what I've done here as far as labeling. I've labeled this entire sheet with the names of each color, and then I've put some symbols below each color and a legend at the bottom as far as what those symbols stand for. So for coming in here to New Gamboge, I've labeled the name here, New Gamboge. I've got the symbols down below. This first symbol, the I, means it's very light fast. The number 2 means that the color is somewhat staining. N means that the color is non-granular, so it doesn't have any grains in it, sedimentary grains. And that a circle with a completely empty circle means that it's transparent. Over here, this is for instance, a semi-transparent color, so it's partly opaque. If this circle was completely filled in, it would be a completely opaque color, which I don't have at all on my chart. And below here, we're going to have a couple of numbers. You don't necessarily have to do this. I do these numbers because they are a little bit more important to me as far as the mixes of these colors. But PO 73 basically means pigment orange, and the number 73, and I can look this up in a book of mine and tell exactly what this orange is made of. So a lot of different manufacturers may call a certain color, like let's say they call a certain color serpentine green, but it is made of certain pigments that come together, and so it might, some other manufacturer might call it something else. So that's why I've given the codes down here for that color, so I can research that color back and know exactly what it's made from. And like I said, down here at the bottom is the legend. So Roman numeral 1 is light fast. Roman numeral 2 is very good, light fast. Excellent up here, very good there. Staining is the 1 is non-staining, 2 low staining, 3 medium staining, and 4 high staining. That is referring to whether they're going to stain your paper or not, whether they're going to lift all the way back to white or almost white. If you had a very high staining color, you're not going to get back to the white of the paper very easily at all. If you have a non-staining color, for instance, like this serpentine green, it's going to lift way back to white, almost white color, almost white paper. So that kind of gives you some information there. And then if it's granulating, so for instance, this ultra green blue is very granulating. It's got little sedimentary pigments that settle into the valleys of the paper. Or in no, it's non-granulating. And then transparency, the empty circle is transparent, the half coated circle is semi-transparent, and the fully coated circle is opaque. And as you can see, I have no opaque colors on my watercolor palette. And that would be more like a gouache, actually. So anyway, here you go. That's how I label my watercolor palette. And you're off, ready to do some painting and create some amazing works. All right, take care. Bye.